Salutations! My name is Michael J. Turner. I am the Southwest Shaman, and you are shining with the Arizona sun. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being here, which is wherever you're at. With love from AZ, this is Stereo Fix 888. This channel's about transformation. I can't save you. I'm here to share with you how I'm saving myself. Look, man, this is a video that's providing inspiration, motivation, information, conversation for you, encouraging you to sync up with the flow state so you can manifest your desired reality. It takes time, there's a delay, but hopefully this will help set things straight for you based on my experience. And right now, today, I'm going to court so I can go to jail. Yahoo! But you know what? Ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby, because I'm on that synchronicity thing. I'm on that flow state, and in the ripple, that's what I refer to it as, how things play out. It's all working, aligning in my favor perfectly right now. And I've seen the proof in a million different ways in the last month, the things that have happened, and this morning's no different. So I'm preparing. I'm up early, going to see my friend. Before I leave, up with the sunrise, all that good stuff. You know, my mom's gonna take me over there. What else? I got my head on straight for this time, and there's no fear involved. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So that's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna contribute to things in a positive way. Ain't gonna be none of that troublemaking or straight negativity, no victim mind state, none of that stuff. So yeah, once again, this is the Arizona Sun, Michael J. Turner, the Southwest Shaman, the Earl of Arizona, and I'm trying to give it to you, so I can save you from going through it, or maybe remind you of how you went through it so you don't gotta go through it again. And that's what it is. These results came from poor choices, but now, upon retrospect, I don't even have to feel that way, because all things were always working for me. All things were always aligned in my favor perfectly. The event that happened was I ran into a guardrail while I was asleep, basically, and there was drug stuff involved, but it was a means to an end that I couldn't facilitate myself. So I put all my faith and trust in the big guy, in the Most High, in the source, and that's kind of how it's always been with my life. So I just want to encourage you to love yourself, love each other, and keep your eyes peeled wide open with self-awareness, so the synchronicities can be acknowledged. It's part of the process of increasing that by acknowledging them. So I had a plan to release a bunch of videos for the course of the time that I'm locked up, but I didn't time that right enough to do it to where the end of the last night, when it was time to kind of try to do it, I just couldn't bring myself to even attempt to push and stress myself all the way to the fucking end. Basically stay up all night doing that, and then not even enjoy any last moments at my house. But I had just put all this work into remodeling, so to speak. So I just said, you know what, it must not be meant for me to come with that. And it was a solid plan too. I was gonna have a video come out every day, but I couldn't get myself to buckle down and switch gears into multitask in a way where I could get that done. So I just kind of throwing that out there as a this is like the type of stuff that we do when when we know there's an end point in sight, try to cram a bunch of things all in that last, those last moments. But it wasn't feasible, and it's like there's something to be said for working smarter, not harder, but also like letting things flow. Like, I shouldn't have to force anything. So in that case, that's how I know that when I'm not on the right frequency, or not on following the right path, because I'm trying to force it. So don't force it, just keep it moving. And if I'm forcing it, that means that I'm putting unnecessary stress and whatnot on myself. And it's probably an easier, softer way. So with that being said, as I prepare, and I'm taking a motherfucking sweater today because it's gonna be cold in there, and you're in the processing, you sit there forever and it's cold and you just be chilling. So for the first time ever, I will actually have a sweater, a hoodie with me. It may not make as big of difference as it had before, because I was generally dope sick in that circumstance. But either way, I ain't gonna be in there in a wife beater or nothing, freezing my ass off, uncomfortable. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Maricopa? That's right. So, love to anybody going through it, love to anybody coming out of it. Throughout the process, a wise man is the same in pleasure and pain. And the biggest thing is self-care. That's all it takes. Like, when you don't know what to do, default to self-care. I don't know what else to do, fuck it, just do something for self-care. Okay, I'll bid you adieu for now. This video will find you, and let's go up from low vibe to high vibe, y'all. I'm about to go do 4 months in county and a month in rehab, and come out a transformed motherfucker. Yep. So show me some love, spread me around, share it with a friend, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'm providing that inspiration, motivation, conversation, information, going from low vibe to high vibe. All right, let's take this walk, let the vibes talk and make magic, y'all. Peace, until the next episode.